everything's
All right. Good evening, everyone. The time is now 6:01. We'll go ahead and call this meeting to order. Ms. Perry, you please call the roll.
Mayor Stephanie Dalton.
Here.
Vice Mayor Holly Erie.
Here.
Commissioner Jamie Fairbanks.
Here.
Commissioner Stevens.
Here.
Commissioner Wilkinson.
Here.
Thank you. Today's invocation, please join a moment of silence, currently collect our thoughts, pray, and ready ourselves for this meeting and the duties which we have been called. All right, thank you. And now, Mr. Graham, will you please lead us in the pledge?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you for being here this evening, and also to everyone at home. Yes, it is a National Bullying Prevention Month-long event to end childhood bullying and promote kindness, acceptance, and inclusion. I would ask that all, both children and adults alike, treat each other respectfully. We have, as we all know, the government shutdown, SNAP benefits have been cut off. There's a lot of folks, our disabled, our elderly, our children are in need of assistance. I, in collaboration with a local Chattanooga neighbor, filed a list of local food resources in the Chattanooga and West Georgia area. I posted it to my social media pages. Since that time, I also located more. I will be adding to the list that include the downtown library, branch Monday through Saturday, 4 to 5 p.m. They send meals to children 1 through 18, and at their Idle branch for Monday through Friday from 30 to 6:30 p.m. You can get one free food box family at Abbott's House on Hicks and Pike second Tuesday from 9 to 11:30 a.m. They do ask that only one family member come because space is limited, and they also have various social service agencies, social services, that they can assist with if needed. Berks United Methodist Church has a pantry box available outside 27. They also offer assistance with electric bills or other utilities up to $100 per person per year. You can call an appointment. Dallas Bay Church Food Pantry is open every night from 1 to 3 p.m. and 30 from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Lupton Drive Baptist Church has an on-site food pantry, but they ask that you call ahead at 438-877-7228 to schedule a pickup. And White Oak United Methodist Church offers snacks for children and may deliver a meal to a senior in the local parish, and call them for more information. Red Bank Porch Fest is happening Saturday, November 15th. It's not a city event. This is being organized by neighbors. We'll start the day with ambient music and yoga at New Wave Coffee on Linden Avenue, and then continue the day throughout Linden Avenue, Asher Avenue, and James Avenue neighborhoods with a total of different musical performances, including Red Bank musicians. 2 of those performances will be hosted at Club Hall House. The final schedule will be soon, so stay tuned to the Red Bank and Chattanooga Press social media pages as well as my network updates. And for our local schools, congratulations to the Blue Lightning Band on bringing first place, Class 2A Division, and first place in Color Guard Trojan Marching Invitational. And now we have our Reverend Vice Mayor Perry.
Thank you, Mayor. I hope everyone is enjoying the beautiful colors. Come to Red Bank. Last meeting, I shared a bit about the benefits of leaving the leaves property for native life. But did you know leaving leaves can also help reduce flooding in our community? Leaf litter slows water runoff and helps keep moisture, but over time, the leaves break down and improve the quality of of your choice. Consider leaving some or all your leaves this fall season. If you must remove some of the leaves from your property, leaf trucks will be making their annual pass starting Gad Road on the 13th, going south from there through February. This Friday, we have Stars and Sound, Randy Kyle's from 6 to 8. And Saturday is our last morning market of the season on U Street from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. The next Red Bank Food Pantry will be Thursday, November from 4 through 6 p.m. at Red United Methodist. As the mayor mentioned, SNAP benefits may expire for many of our most vulnerable groups. Please consider donating or volunteering if you can. You can find out more at redbankfoodpantry.org.
Thank you, Mayor. Now we have our Commissioner Fairbanks.
Thank you. Red Bank Lines are a playoff game for Friday, November 9th. In challenging May County at home, 7 o'clock start. Be there to support our team, Coach Cagle and the guys. Red Bank Parade and Festival, as Mr. Grady mentioned earlier, will draw some visitors to Saturday, the 13th from 3 8. Rose was here, she's part of that committee, and they've been organizing a celebration for our time event. The parade commences at 6 o'clock. Red Lions Club and that sale is on December 10th, or at least sell out. You may purchase inside at the Lions Club hours from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, or Saturday 9 to 1. Online are also available at shop.redbank.org, and supporting them that are fundraising Red Bank Hospital. Red Bank, Food Bank, Homeless Pantry, and screening programs. Thank you for your unlimited service to our country's freedom. Be mindful that on Tuesday, November 11th, we come today. Thank a veteran and love the country. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. Next, we have our work from Commissioner Cole.
Good evening. Thank you for coming. Welcome. Fall temperature drops full of heating in the spaces. There's an article in this month's newsletter that speaks upon it. So when you get a chance to check that out. The boxing club is open from what I have online. Thursdays from 7. Contact membership at usaboxing.org. Also, as Commissioner Carver said, our veterans on November 11th, we have over 20 veterans serving the city of Red Bank. Thank you for your service. And remember to our Red Bank, tn.gov, and the social media pages for support.
Thank you, Commissioner. And our report from Commissioner Wood.
You guys for being out here tonight. One of my colleagues are very fancy, so let's get on with the meeting.
Thanks for being here. All right, next we have our the city manager's report, Mr. Cram.
Good evening, Commissioners. Unfortunately, the condition of our elected judge in Houston has not changed. In Red Bank, there are key staff continuing to manage absence. Felicia Donahue, Director of Education and Finance, Tracy Perry, City Attorney Arnold, and myself. Many others are helping us, including judges from around County. Most recently, the Vice Judge, Judge Christy Sell, and also Judge Tori have sat in. We are grateful for their support. So we are continuing to manage this appropriately. Our local programs project First Dayton Boulevard, Browntown Road, also known as PIN 13155. That's what Greg uses all the time. Was recently announced on the TDOT website for construction. Bid opening will take place in mid-December. The start date to be determined upon completion of the contract. This project should be completed this year, most likely in the spring. Our recent lists and references all are set out for veterans. That includes some here tonight, including Director Greg Tate and myself. And as mentioned, that's about 15% of all Red Bank employees, full-time and part-time veterans. That's a big percentage. Along along those lines, city offices will be closed Wednesday, 11 November, in observance of Veterans Day. Thank you, Mayor.
It's Tuesday,
Tuesday,
it's a week from today.
Tuesday, 11 November. I see correct. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you. Right. Now we are at the time of our public hearing. Public hearing. Here. Item A, amend the animal fowl ordinance 5-12A to permit to each or on any otherwise qualifying resident property in the city of Red Bank. We will now open this public hearing. We have staff to present the item. Thank you.
Ms. O'Connor, this is here before you this evening for a second reading of the ordinance. Typically, we do a public hearing before the first, subject to public notification time. So it is your second reading. This is more administrative change, is to clarify from the current state of what I'm beforehand. This will allow up to pace. The conditions of the property, permitting process, nothing changes from that perspective. This is simply to allow more opportunity to make more ends process.
Thank you, Director. And just really quick, if you could remind us, I think you said at our last meeting that we had approximately 9, or exactly 9 permits issued.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. We had, I'll say, 3 additional permits that had been requested, but had not been fully
Approved.
correct.
Okay, excellent. Thank you very much. All right, now is time for comments.
Thank you, Mayor. We are now in a public hearing matter before us. Please note, these guys must speak. Social comments are limited to 3 minutes or less. Please order operated time. If required, please respect her direction and move any comments. Comments should be to the board's goal, not the commission. The city is for 5 minutes. Public hearings allows citizens to share views, which helps the commission make informed decisions. After discussion of the mayor, some dialogue matter may be allowed. While dialogue may be permitted, the purpose of public hearings to listen. Questions may go unanswered and issues may be resolved. This time, citizens are invited to speak. Please yes, state name and address.
All right, if we have no public comments, we will close this public hearing and move on to item B. Amend the Red Bank Municipal Code, Title 14, Chapter 6, flood damage prevention for the purpose of regulating development within the corporate limits of the city of Red Bank, Tennessee, to minimize danger to life and property due to flooding, and to maintain eligibility for participation in the National Flood Insurance Program. Director Slay.
Mayor, the National Church Program is administered by FEMA. This is a federal program that helps participate in these to reduce the impact of flooding through flooding regulations and overlay the availability of affordable flood insurance. Through ongoing system mapping efforts, FEMA has recently concluded studies and helped identify hazards specific to each jurisdiction, and thus revised flood support. This covers every year, and our current flood regulations are dated 2010. So again, following suit, these issues come down from the government. It's required for our own participation and national program. Again, this is what allows property and business owners to have access to full and federally protected flood insurance.
Thank you, Director. Okay, go ahead and close the public hearing. Please, Mr. Schultz.
Part of this is that we don't participate in it. Then federally insured banks not loan money to anyone loans interact, whether they're in a floodline or not. They're precluded from doing business. So there are lots of advantages for letter insurance and all that. But it's an economic necessity. It would be a problem if we did not.
For your added information. Thank you, ma'am. We'll open this public hearing.
So you already, that was,
Oh, yeah, it was her. Mr. Grant, you need to repeat public comments. This public comment process remains the same as it was just a moment ago. Do we have any public comments on this agenda item in public hearing? Okay, so we have no public comments. We'll go ahead and close the public hearing. And move on to item 9, our consent agenda, which contains the October 4th special meeting minutes, the October 21st meeting minutes, a new appointment festival advisory board, adoption of a supervisor responsibilities policy, contract award for construction of the Godsey Bridge Rail System, and fiscal year 26 budget amendments. Are there any items that the board wants to remove the regular agenda for further discussion? Scratch that. That's an ordinance. Only. No amendments. Are there any items that
I did have a question about B. And
This is advisory board.
is this the time to ask a question or pull it?
If you want to sit further, you will let it.
Okay, I'll put it in discussion, just ticky tack kind of question. So,
item B,
thank you.
and we'll move that to the end of the agenda. All right. I have a motion to approve the consent agenda as amended. Motion from Commissioner Holmes. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Second from Commissioner Wilson. Any discussion? Any comments by the resident present? There are no comments. We'll call vote. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Move on to item 10, unfinished business. Item A, ordinance number 25-1288, ordinance of the Board of Commissioners of the City of Red Bank, Tennessee, to amend the Red Animal and Fowl ordinance numbers 21-95 and 21-24. By the Red Bank City Code Title in Chapter 8, and in particular ending in Section 10-7, Subsection A to D, so as to permit 8 mature hens on any otherwise qualifying residential property in the city of Red Bank. Second and final reading. Do we have a motion to approve? Motion from Commissioner Harvey. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
From Vice Mary. Any further discussion?
I'll just say one more time, record, this is nice and like the new business. In order allowing ends and we as the same animal control enforcement agency that they do.
Help streamline this.
Mayor, may I-
Please.
I just wanted to remind everybody that this is in response to a citizen request as well.
Yes, it is. Thank you very much, Brandon. Any comments from the residents? Okay, there are no comments. Ms. Perry, can you please call the vote? Yes.
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 All right. Motion carries on second and final reading. Moving on to new business, item A, ordinance number 25-1289, ordinance of the Board of Commissioners of the City of Red Bank, Tennessee, amend the Red Bank Municipal Code, Title 14, Chapter 6, flood damage prevention, for the purpose of regulating development and corporate limits of the City of Red Bank, Tennessee, to manage danger to life and property due to flooding, maintain eligibility, participation life insurance program first reading. Do you have a motion to approve? Move. A motion from Vice Mayor. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
A second from Commissioner Garvelia. Any further discussion?
So the amendment is basically what was done in the season. There's no changes, just except.
The intake of the minutes is I may be shut on usually that it's really more what comes out of the new maps, the study and the maps that you find those boundaries are. That's really what makes this critical.
All right. Any further discussion? Any further comments on the resident? No comments. Ms. Perry, can you please vote?
Mayor,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Barry,
Yes.
Commissioner Fairbanks,
Yes.
Commissioner Holmes,
Yes.
Commissioner Wilkinson,
Yes.
Motion carries on first reading. We'll have second and final reading on November 18th. Thank you. I ordinance number 25-1290, an ordinance of the Board of Commissioners of the City of Red Bank, Tennessee, to amend the fiscal year 2026 operating budget in July 1, 2025 and ending June 30, 2026, in order to appropriate unbudgeted expenditures for the general fund in the amount of $103,772 and for solid waste in the amount of $1,400 and state street aid in the amount of $5,068 for first reading. Do I have a motion to approve? Okay. Vice Mayor Barry, do I have a second?
I'll second.
Commissioner Wilkinson. Any discussion or questions for Ms. Cole on this? Okay. Any comments from the resident? All right. If there are no comments, Ms. Perry, can you please call the vote?
Mayor,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Barry,
Yes.
Commissioner Harvey,
Yes.
Commissioner Holmes,
Yes.
Commissioner Wilkinson,
Yes.
Motion carries on first reading. Second reading will be Ms. Pickle on November 18th, is that correct? Okay. Thank you. Item C, ordinance number 5-1291, and ordinance of the Board of Commissioners of the City of Red Bank, Tennessee, amend the fiscal year 2026 operating budget in July 1, 2025, ending June 30, 2026, to appropriate budget expenditures and grant funding for the general fund in the amount of $1,140,549 for reading. Do I have a motion to motion by Vice Mayor Barry? Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a second from Commissioner Holmes. Any discussion or question? Okay. Any comments from the residents? Okay. You are getting up in the second door, okay? Forward.
Okay, David, during ordinance in the district, is because of tax.
So anytime we have unanticipated revenues, right, through grants that we can know that we're going to have in the budget, we do amend the budget to account for those revenues. And then same for the expenditure when we had emergency repairs, we have to amend the budget to include those expenditures that we didn't budget for.
Yeah, I just need to know where it was coming from.
Okay. The grants for this one in particular are related, you said, to the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, the Tennessee Traffic Area grants that are split between the year, calendar year, and the DOT project, the 3 T projects, the resourcing from County Gas, the water, which repair, is that correct? Okay. Okay. All right, any comments? If there are no more comments, Ms. Perry, can you please call the vote? Yes.
Vice Mayor Barry,
Yes.
Commissioner Fairbanks, Harvey, Commissioner Holmes,
Yes.
Commissioner Wilkinson,
Yes.
Motion carries on first first reading. We'll have them final reading at our November 8th meeting. And our final item of business, resolution number 20-1850, resolution of the Board of Commissioners of the City of Benton, Tennessee, amending resolution 25-1733, appointing 6 members to the City of Benton Festival Citizens Advisory Board. Do I have a motion? I'll move. Vice Mayor Barry, do I have a second?
I'll second.
Second from Commissioner Harvey.
My question was, why are we appointing members when we have one?
That's just the template that we have used.
Resolution that we're recommending. We're resolution.
I thought there were really 10 on committee. I thought most all of the,
I think she might be right.
I was thinking there were 10 members per
I
committee.
think the only one we had a smaller number was the nonprofit advisory board.
Yes, that's correct. It's all.
Can we
amend
Yeah.
We have.
do we need to do anything, Mr. Still amending the motion? Or just,
We only appoint one person.
yes,
We'll correct technical error.
okay, excellent.
For putting up with that question.
That was a great catch. Thank you, Commissioner.
Financial number, we do it.
Right, thank you very much. All right, any comment by the residents present? All right, if there are no comments, we'll call the vote. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Welcome Dr. Autry to the advisory board officially. Now moving to final item of business and comments from citizens on items not on the agenda. Mr. Granum.
This is the time for citizens. Please observe. Comments are limited to 10 minutes or less, and the city will allot a timer as well as. If the time expires, scratch or correction any comments. Comments should be addressed to the board as a whole and not to the commissioner or to the audience. The commissioners will listen, not respond or engage in tactical. Please do not interrupt or citizens. Citizens are now invited to complete in the stating name address.
Maybe brother, I just think Greg and Martin for allowing us and we need more to decorate in front of the city for Christmas. I'm excited, everything I have is things my parents did. So I'm real excited to do it. Greg is awesome help. I could do it with him on, but I just appreciate the opportunity to get it out there and be festive with Christmas.
Going to be along the sidewalk there.
It'll be rockets and all that.
Oh, wonderful. That's wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. All right, any other comments? All right, if there are no further comments, I hear a motion to adjourn. Motion from Commissioner Wilkinson, do I second? I'll second Vice Mayor. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Meeting adjourned.
Not bad, y'all.